Secret Wars. All right. Secret Wars, Stein Weinstein. Starting to get the hang of it. I have some candidates in the previous episodes. And right now, I decided to take a step back because, yeah, sure, we have these candidates, but Stan speaks of sectors. Make sure the sector is also in line, in harmony with the direction of the breakdown or breakout of what you're thinking about playing. And also look at the higher trends. So if you're Stanums have the setup on the weekly with the 30-week SMA, simple moving average with the RSI volume. But for that particular chart, you'd want to go to a higher time frame just to make sure you're in line with the overall trend, which could help you in case of whipsaws. Then you're not going to run into a hard resistance or other issues if the SMA of the higher time frame for that instrument is different than yours. All right. And right now I have IYZ, and that is iShares US Telecommunication. I think I had targeted the TRI, Thomson Reuters Corp. And all right, so they're in the communication sector. So I decided, okay, let's get a feel of that sector, how it behaves. And here it is, 5 years weekly candle. Yeah, if we could just jot back a little bit. We've seen a nice breakout here. Look at this candle right there. Arrow time. This arrow. Another arrow. This arrow here. See, you're going to get familiar. You're going to start seeing Stan Weinstein. And keep practicing and you'll see these breakouts. And right here, it's a beautiful breakout. Above the 30-week moving average. Above resistance here. It was already faded and back out. Clear steam ahead. And what you had nice stage 2. And you would have been triggered out at the 30-week moving average or after a trendline violation. 3 points if ever you managed to have one there. Either case, you would have been in the green. See that nice Ichimoku cloud? All that green. Your price is on top. That means the trend is going up. And that's all that support moving along the way. And when the price action starts, fails the trend line, fails the 30-week moving average, then you start entering a stage 3, start hitting the cloud, the support, and you just wait. Will that stage 3 become a stage 4, or will it become a stage 2? And that's kind of cool, right? Price lounge moved back down. You had a breakdown right here for small stage 2, which wasn't as strong as the stage. For breakdown for stage 4, wasn't as strong as the stage 2. That's why you have your risk and money management protocols. Never lose more than 1% on any trade. So when you size your original position, let's say you would have entered here. Sell stop, let's say the trader below the 30-week moving average. Well, whatever the delta is between that price of entry and that possible triggered out, then total value should equal more than 1% of your NAV. Oh, there's a legend. Oh, it's gone. All right, because sometimes that does happen like that. It's turbulence. The system is not perfect. There's always whipsaws until the system gets back in line. You have the signals for continuation stage 2. And I think it was here, this candle here, that started the volume started picking up, and this one here. So this candle, I believe, was the other breakout. Yeah, you're above the red, the resistance went through here. So there's no more Ichimoku cloud resistance. And you're above 30-week moving average, and the moving average trying to go back up. You had some volume right there. And did I have the 30-week moving? Did I have the RSI going up? It was already started going up a few weeks before, but you're still in positive territory. And that was your other breakout right here. With the pullback, within 1 to 3 months, usually you have a pullback, and if it's on low volume, like you see here, this red candle, the volume's is drying up, then that's perfect entry there. All right, small stage 2. Did you have? You could have had the trend line violation here. It would have taken half your position, almost close to the top, for traders and investors. And after that, if you would have moved your sell stop along the way, this was a pullback here. Traders sell stop would have been here, investors here, and you would have bailed out here for the remainder position. The investors and traders had the violation of the 30-week moving average. So what happened after that? We going back down. Stage 3. Here, that's why the clouds are good. There's important support here. You could have said, "Oh, I'm below 30-week moving average. I'm gonna play this breakdown candle." Well, if you're above that cloud, there's potential support right there, so you might not want to jump in right now, not A++. And behold, price action went back up, turbulence. Is that where we are today? No. Okay, price moved on. Okay, here, maybe. What's happening here? Right here. This is probably hold on. Get that line straight. All right, here it is. So this is probably a breakdown. It's a huge top, classical chart pattern right there. Below 30-week moving average. Breakdown below horizontal line, and you went through the cloud, so there's no more support. So there you have it. Do we have more? It went back up. There's the pullback, breakdown. Okay, let's go. So this one step at a time. Here's the red candle, that high volume. Stan says fear is the volume, but I've noticed there is a lot of there is some volume on good breakdown, so I'm always gonna keep an eye out for that. RSI going down from midway point in negative territory. Pullback on less volume, maybe a little bit more here. And your sell stop would have been for the investors and traders. Investors would have been up here. Traders would have been above this, or if you want extra protection, if you're not clear, you could always go above the 3-week moving average. Do your sizing according to that. Pullbacks here, never more than 4-6%, and it stayed in line right there. And the price action starting to go back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks for a. What's up? Daddy's doing a podcast. Yeah, you want to say short? Say short. What? Short. There you go. My son says it's time to short, so I think I'm just gonna put an alert. This could be a good opportunity to take a whack at it. I just want to make sure that if we could get a close below the 29 and jot back towards this previous correction on the good volume, I think this is a good way to go, guys. So that's the IYZ. So if ever you have a stock in the communication sectors, watch out. It could be going down. All right. See ya. Bye bye.